We are delighted to welcome back to the show Grace Mulvey. Grace,
Yay!
Thanks
She's
for having
brilliant,
me.
by the way.
Well,
I've seen her live. She's amazing.
Thanks,
we're about
Roz.
to hear that. Last time you were here, you were talking about a show that you were doing with Ardal O'Hanlon on the stage, right next door.
Yeah.
That went pretty well from what I hear.
Yeah, it was great. Oh my God, yeah, because it was like, talk about being starstruck. Not only was it Ardal O'Hanlon, and then, because I've worked at Ardal before,
Yes.
I've opened for him before, so I was like, you know, pretending to be totally casual around him. And then Briain walks in. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And I was like, are you guys trying to make me fail? Like, I was like, do you know what I mean? I thought maybe could I fake sickness now and just walk off? But no, the show went really good. Like, it was great crack.
Great,
yeah. It was really good audience.
Because Dara MC'd that night, but he also performed. It was amazing.
He was, absolutely brilliant, yeah.
We're going to play a very quick clip to get everyone in the mood.
Oh, God.
Catholic upbringing.
That's
very rude.
Yeah.
Any listeners out there who might get upset, leave
Tell
the
us
room
about
now.
your show, Catholic upbringing.
Well, my show is called Tall Baby, but the clip you're probably going to play is about my Catholic upbringing. But Tall Baby's all about, I'm debuting at the Edinburgh Fringe this year and doing a show here.
Yay,
Thank you. Boola bus for me. But yeah, I'm doing a show here on June 12th, one of the previews. So I'm still working on the show now. But yeah, it's just all about, like, I moved to London 2 years ago when I turned 33. So after my mum told me that Jesus died at 33, so I better cop on and get my life together. And I was like, right, yeah, fair enough. So moved to London, thought, oh my God, I'm going to start a whole new life, be a whole new me. And then, no, everything went to shit. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. Sorry. Okay, grand. But yeah, it's all about that. Yeah.
You're headlining here at the ICC.
This
Can't
is
be that
it.
bad,
Yeah,
can
no,
it?
it's not that bad. But, you know, my life's just humiliating wherever I go. So.
Well, let's hear a little bit of it.
It's Grace Mulvey!
Love it! I love it! You just clap like drinkers. I'm in for this. I'm in for it. Lads, I'm so happy to be here. I'm still not used to a room full of people. I get excited about this, okay? Since the pandemic. To be able to see all your beautiful faces that are just so filled with trauma. A lot of trauma, you're dead behind the eyes. Okay, listen, it's gonna be tough. We need a laugh, right? I know nothing about, body and sex or anything like that, okay? Like, I know it's a generalisation that men know nothing about women's bodies, but I own a vagina and I have no idea what's going on in those caves, okay? Like, I grew up in Ireland, so I had a Catholic education, right? If you even said the word vagina in school, a nun would abseil down a wall and kidnap you, okay? You'd be doing laundry for life, right? It's true. But, so I know nothing about my body. Like, recently, right, a friend of mine said she had an appointment to get her vulva checked out. I thought she was talking about the car.
That is Grace Mulvey from her new show, Tall Baby, which is coming here on Wednesday, the 12th of June.
Brilliant.
I love seeing how uncomfortable every man in the room is right now.
You're prepping the show to go to Edinburgh. Is this your first Edinburgh?
Yeah, it's my debut, so yeah, good times. I'm doing it at the Assembly, Roxy outside. Yeah, so
Fantastic.
It's quite a big gig, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from July 31st to the 25th of August, so it's the whole month. So it's just, I just felt like it was the right time. I think every comedian has some point where they're like, time to do it. And like, I'm 35 now, so I was like, I kind of have enough. I don't know. I've been, I know my talents now, and I think it's hard as an Irish person to have, what's that word, confidence. We don't usually have it, or symmetrical faces. So, I just, we don't have both of those things. But yeah, no, I thought I'd just do it now, and like, I'm ready. And also I like the show, and I think, it's a fun show, and and I've had great responses from, like, because I've been living in London now 2 years, but like, I didn't know, sometimes you don't know if you come into a new culture, if it's going to work. Because I make fun of the English a lot, like, to their faces, those little colonizers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have no problem, but they take it well. So, I decided to bring it up to Edinburgh, but I hope the Scottish audiences like me as much. So, we'll see.
If you want to be first on your block to hear it, come here on Wednesday, June the 12th.
Brilliant.
You've got somewhere to stay, I take it, because that's one of the big things in Edinburgh, isn't it? Finding somewhere to stay.
I'm going to tell you right now, I I'm such a nervous Nelly about these things. I got it organised in January. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a cool comedian. Like, I worry about these things. But I've talked to some comedians, like, I got a good deal on where I'm staying. But I've talked to some comedians where there's been like $3,000 just on rent.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not even on the cost of the show. So like, the thing about debuting as well, like, I wanted to wait until I was able to kind of afford it, because a lot of people talk about how, you know, working class comedians, and there's a lot of people who can't afford to do it anymore. I'm 35 and I was finally able to afford to do it. So, yeah. But
you'll be buying a house next.
Yeah, we'll see. That might be 45 or 105. We'll see. We'll see how well Edinburgh goes. I like your confidence in me, though. Yeah. Yeah.
So who is the tall baby then?
I'm a tall baby. You're a tall baby. You're a tall baby. We are all tall babies. You know the way, like, some people have a thing where if they say, like, oh, if you're public speaking, imagine everyone in the nip, which I'm like, I'd rather not, thank you very much. But anyway, I just imagine everyone as they were when they were kids, because, like, we're all just little kids pretending to be adults. We just got taller, and I think we just got taller. So, like, the moment that means I can kind of handle anything, and I don't get stressed. But I think it's funny, like, we're all just babies.
Yeah,
we never learn. Yeah.
Well, we can't wait for you to come here and to hear the material for the very first time. You mentioned that your mum had casually mentioned that you're the same age as Jesus when he died.
Yeah, so my mum rang me up on my birthday and was like, 33, Grace, it's the same age Jesus was when he died. And I was like, okay, happy birthday to me. But it kind of brought me down the rabbit hole of, like, oh my God, like, that's when he had accomplished a lot by that stage. What the hell have I done? Do you know what I mean? Like, what have I done? So I kind of brought me into all that kind of way of thinking, and being like, I think I'll move to, because I kept thinking I wanted to move to London. But again, it's confidence and thinking, oh God, like, will London not like me? And London seems like really tough. And, you know, I've just always lived in Dublin, you know. But since moving here, first of all, there's more Irish people here than there are in Dublin, which is gas. It's insane. But also, like, it does toughen you up a bit. But I think the great thing about London is that because in Ireland you never want to stand out, I don't think. While over here, like, you kind of have to almost big yourself up and get a bit confident. And yeah, so I think it makes you a better performer anyway.
Fantastic, Grace. We can't wait for your show.
It'll be brilliant. It'll be brilliant.
On June the 12th.
Don't miss it, guys.
My mum rang me to wish me a happy birthday and remind me I've ruined her life. My head got stuck during childbirth. She's never forgiven me, okay? It's a war zone down there. Children are a terrible gift. But anyway, she rings me up and she goes, 33, Grace. 33. The same age Jesus was when he died. I was like, is that a threat? Do you want me to die for your sins or something? And I don't need this right now, guys, okay? Comparing myself to Jesus, because let's be honest, the guy was a bit of an overachiever, okay? By the age of 33, he had created a religion. He had 12 very good mates he saw regularly. 11, Judas was a frenemy at best. And 3, we've all seen the crucifix. The guy was ripped. He had abs, okay? He was the original definition of CrossFit.